I'm sitting in a room full of people I know, but I'm 1,000 miles deep in a world made of snow. I open up my mouth, but the words won't come out. Just a hollow vibration, a shadow of a doubt. I'm a library of secrets, I'm a vault made of lead, living with a hurricane inside of my head. I'm smiling for the camera, I'm playing the part, but there's a deafening quiet tearing me apart. The volume of the fine is getting way too loud. I'm a ghost in the static, I'm a face in the crowd. I wanna break the glass, I wanna let it go, but the deeper it stays, the more that it grows. Oh, the silence screams in me like a storm rolling over the sea. It's a riot in my chest, it's a war in my bone, the loudest sound I've ever known. I'm begging for a whisper, I'm dying for a plea, but the silence just keeps screaming in me, yeah, screaming in me. Every how you doing is a needle in the skin, 'cause I can't tell the truth about the state that I'm in. I'm a master of the hush, I'm a king of a mute, while my spirit is burning from the branch to the root. If I let out a sound, would the world even hear, or would they just walk away from the sound of my feet? Oh, the silence screams in me like a storm rolling over the sea. It's a riot in my chest, it's a war in my bone, the loudest sound I've ever known. I'm begging for a whisper, I'm dying for a plea, but the silence just keeps screaming in me, yeah, screaming in me. I'm a bell with no clapper, I'm a string with no bow, I'm a fire with no heat, just a cold hollow glow. I'm staring at the ceiling, but the ceiling's looking back. My thoughts are like a freight train jumping off the track. My body's made of iron, I'm glued to the sheets, but I'm running marathons through these empty streets. Inside my head, it's a riot, it's a neon blur. doesn't stop, then the fuel's gonna burn. Waiting for a lesson that I'm never gonna learn. Is broken, but the code is in my soul. I'm staring at the messages, trying to feel whole. You left the book wide open, but you ripped the pages out. Now I'm drowning in the static of a never-ending doubt. I check the porch light, knowing you won't turn the key. Just a silhouette of everything you used to be to me. In the steam of my breath, a slow motion dance with a beautiful death. Every I love you is a haunting hollow ring, like a broken bird that's forgotten how to sing. Was it that easy to just walk into the dark and leave me in the wreckage without a single spark? In these cold nights with no closure, I'm still waiting for the day that it's over. You left me in the winter with a heart made of stone, learning how to breathe in the freezing unknown. No period, no comma, just a sentence left to hang. The loudest silence that you ever say. Yeah, it's cold nights, no closure. Story's finished, but the ending isn't there. Just a million questions floating in the bitter air. I kept the candle burning till the wax was on the floor. I kept my eyes on the handle of a locked up door. You told me forever was a place we'd finally go, but you were packing bags while I was shoveling the snow. I believe the fiction, I believe the lie. I was building wings while you were praying I wouldn't fly. started swaying, the cables were thin. I was tightening the bolts while the ocean rushed in. I saw the cracks forming, I held my breath. I was choosing life while you were choosing death. The trust broke, but I didn't. The light smoked, but I stayed in it. You walked away from the promises we made. I'm the only one standing in the wreckage we laid. Yeah, the bond snapped like a frozen wire, but I'm still walking through the middle of the fire. Trust broke, I didn't. Check the receipts of the things that you said, comparing the truth to the ghost in my bed. You were a master of the maybe and the soon, while I was howling at a hollow-hearted moon. I'd have bled for the cause, I'd have taken the fall, but you'd rather have nothing than give me your Trust broke, but I didn't. The light smoked, but I stayed in it. You walked away from the promises we made. I'm the only one standing in the wreckage we laid. Yeah, the bond snapped like a frozen wire, but I'm still walking through the middle of the fire. Trust broke, I didn't. It takes two to build it, but only one to burn it down. I'm the king of the silence in a hollow-headed town. Trust broke, but I did. The light smoke, but I stayed in it. You walked away from the promises we made. I'm the only one standing in the wreckage we laid. Yeah, the bond snapped like a frozen wire, but I'm still walking through the middle of the fire. Trust broke, I didn't. But the reflection's looking through me. I'm just a shadow of the person that you knew. See, I gave you every drop, I gave you every spark. Now I'm just navigating hallways in the dark. My ribs are like a cage for a bird that forgot to fly. I'm staring at the ceiling, asking how and asking why. Just dry, the well is running low. I got nowhere left for these feelings to go. I'm a hollow shell, I'm a ghost in the street, trying to find the rhythm, but I can't feel the beat. Oh, love left me empty, love left me cold. A story of a heart that was traded and sold. separate plane. You took the color from the walls, you took the heat from the room. Now I'm just a silhouette waiting for the doom. I'd offer you a piece, but there's nothing left to break. You took everything there was for a human to take. Oh, love left me empty. Love left me cold. A story of a heart that was shattered and sold. I poured out my spirit, I poured out my soul. Now there's a vacuum where I used to be whole. The space in my chest is a desert, it's cold. I'm sitting on a mountain, but I'm standing alone. Yeah, love left me empty. You can't plant a garden in a bed of dry ash. You can't fix a spirit that was built just to crash. I'm screaming at the walls, but the walls don't have a soul. They just throw the words back and leave another hole. I thought if I was quiet, the memory would fade, but I'm living in the wreckage of the choices that we made. I walk through the kitchen, I hear you laugh again. A ghost in the static, a needle in the skin. The silence isn't silent, it's a choir of the past, reminding me that nothing was ever meant to last. I try to run, but the floor is made of glass. Watching all the shadows of the minutes as they pass. Every time I think I finally found the door, the sound of your goodbye hits the floor. Oh, pain lives in echoes, it's bouncing off the stone. It's the only conversation when you're sitting all alone. It travels through the hallway, it ripples through the sheet. It's the rhythm of a heart that forgot how to beat. I'm waiting for the quiet, I'm begging for the peace, but the sound of the sorrow never finds a release. Yeah, it lives in the echoes. I changed all the locks and I painted all the rooms, but the scent of the regret is the only thing that blooms. I hear my own voice and it sounds like a stranger, a warning from the distance, a signal of the danger. You cannot run a sound that's living in your head. It's the loudest thing I heard, every word you never said. Oh, pain lives in echoes, it's bouncing off the stone. It's the only conversation when you're sitting all alone. It travels through the hallway, it ripples through the sheet. It's the rhythm of a heart that forgot how to beat. I'm waiting for the quiet, I'm begging for the peace, but the sound of the sorrow never finds a release. Yeah, lives in the echoes. bonus. I'm gonna cool the kitchen when you're feeling all alone. As we travel through the hallway, ripples through the sheet. It's the rhythm of a heart that forgot how to beat. I'm waiting for the quiet, I'm begging for the peace, but the sound of the sorrow never finds a release. Love's in the echoes. I spend an hour in the mirror just to get the corners right, applying the filter so I don't look like the middle of the night. High definition lies in a 4:5 frame. I've mastered the art of hiding the shame. I'm a skyscraper made of matches and glue, looking solid from the street, but I'm leaning into you. Every I'm doing great is a brick in a wall, while the foundation is waiting for the gravity to call. The flash is too bright, the shadows are deep. I've got a collection of secrets I'm dying to keep. Don't look at the eyes, just look at the teeth. Ignore the disaster that's living underneath. Oh, these smiles cover real damage. Stick together just to find a way to manage. It's a neon sign in a house with no power, a fake bouquet of a plastic-made flower. You see the glow, but you don't see the spark that's burning me up in the middle of the dark. Yeah, it's a perfect picture, it's a beautiful cage, but smiles only cover real damage. Check the receipts of the things that I've lost. The cost of the acting is a heavy-duty cost. I'm a professional at fine, I'm a scholar of okay, while the parts of my spirit are just rotting away. If I let the mask slip, would you even recognize the ghost that's been living in the back of my eyes? I'd rather be a liar than a burden to the room, so I'll keep on grinning while I'm heading for the doom. Oh, these smiles cover real damage, stitched together just to find a way to manage. It's a neon sign in a house with no power, fake bouquet of a plastic-made flower. You see the glow, but you don't see the spark that's burning me up in the middle of the dark. Yeah, it's a perfect picture, it's a beautiful cage, but smiles only cover real damage. Porcelain, one leak in the dam. I'm terrified for you to see who I really am. I'm looking in the mirror, but the glass is looking back at a silhouette of someone that I've started to lack. I traded all my colors just to keep your sky blue. I folded like a paper plane just to get a view of you. I learned to like the silence cause you didn't like the noise. I traded in my spirit just to be your favorite toy. Now I'm standing in the hallway of the life I used to lead, but I'm a ghost in my own garden. I'm a flower turned to weed. From me I knew it's gone, I left him at the door. I don't even remember what I was fighting for. I built a pedestal and I put you on the top, but I didn't see the gravity old photos just to see the way I smiled. Before I was the architect of everything you filed. You took the I in me and you turned it into us. But us was just a cover for the things you didn't trust. I'm a background character in the story of my life, walking on the edge of a double-sided knife. I'd offer you a hand, but I don't know where it's been. It's buried under layers of the person that you win. Oh, I lost myself loving you, gave away the pieces till there was nothing I could do. I turned into a shadow just to keep you in the light. Now I'm shivering alone in the middle of the night. I'm a hollow shell, I'm a heart without a home, searching for the person that I was when I was known. Yeah, the price of us was everything. I lost myself loving you. The promises I made were just the secrets I would reap. I'm sitting in the dark with the lights turned low. Got a million things that I'll never let you know. The water's at the brim, but the dam won't break. I'm a professional at hiding every single wake. I check the mirror and I practice that I'm fine, while I'm drowning in a bottle of this bitter wine. The armor is heavy, the spirit is thin, but I'm terrified of letting anyone in. The salt is on my skin, the burn is in my eyes. I'm building up a temple made of beautiful lies. I wanna reach out, I wanna say the name, but I'd rather die alone than admit I feel the shame. Oh, the tears fall, but the pride stays. Stuck inside the rhythm of these hollow-hearted days. The gravity is pulling, but I'm standing so tall, watching all the pieces of my universe fall. I'm a king in a castle that's made of cold stone, screaming at the shadows while I'm sitting on the throne. Yeah, the tears fall, but the pride stays. But the pride stays. You asked me how I'm doing, and I gave you a grin, while the floor was collapsing from the state that I'm in. I'm a master of the silence, a scholar of the cool, but I'm drowning in the middle of a self-made pool. If I show you the damage, then I'm giving you the key, and I'm not ready for the world to see the rest of me. Oh, the tears fall, but the pride stays. Stuck inside the rhythm of these hollow-hearted days. the words like they were carved in the stone. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a house on my own. I look at the space where your hand used to be. Now it's just a vacuum staring back at me. You said you'd stay until the sun turned to gray, but you packed up your light and you walked away. I thought the silence would be peaceful and thin, but the ghost of your word is a needle in my skin. The air is getting heavy, the pressure is high. I'm looking for a truth in a beautiful lie. It's ringing in my head, it's a siren in the dark, searching for the forest in a single little spark. Oh, these broken promises feel so loud, like a thunderstorm inside of a single cloud. I'm begging for the quiet, I'm begging for the hush, but the sound of the never is a crushing rush. It's a riot in the hallway, it's a scream in the hall, watching every single pillar of the temple fall. Yeah, it's a deafening weight, it's a crowd. Broken promises feel so loud. I check the receipts and I look at the dates. Every single promise was just bait on the plates. You fed me the future while you poisoned the now, and I'm still wondering exactly when and how. I'm haunted by the forever and the only you, a symphony of hollow things you didn't do. If a lie is a sound, then the noise is a flood, turning every memory into the mud. Oh, these broken promises feel so loud, like a thunderstorm inside of a single cloud. I'm begging for the quiet, I'm begging for the hush, but the sound of the never is a crushing rush. It's a riot in the hallway, it's a scream in the hall, watching every single pillar of the temple fall. Yeah, it's a deafening weight, it's a crowd. Broken promises feel so loud. You can't unsay what was never meant, a bankrupt heart and a soul that's spent. Yeah. Every night I close my eyes, still feel you by my side. Talking to empty space, your memory I can't erase. She still smell like yesterday, but you and I just faded away. Clock ticking like it's mocking me. Time don't heal, it just watches me. Yeah, I reach out in the dark for you. days, picture smiling frozen time, back when you were really mine. Said forever crossed your heart, guess forever falls apart. Now I'm arguing with silence, fighting tears and quiet violence. I play your voice notes just a cold, mixing pain inside my smoke, trying hard to let you go. Shadow sleeping beside me. Shadow sleeping beside me. But I can't sleep. Your memory cuts too deep. Pillow soaked with silent cries, truth hiding behind your lies. You said love would never fade, but promises were paper made. Now every word you left behind echoes heavy in my mind. I gave you my heart in pieces, you dropped it on the floor. Now I'm picking up the fragments of what we were before. I'm broken, can't you see? You took the best of me. Now I'm bleeding silently in the dark where love used to be. We were golden, now we're frozen. All the warmth has slipped away. I'm broken since the day you walked away. Your shadow lingers in my room like perfume that won't leave soon. Every corner whispers us. Now it's just the dust and rust. Phone lights up but not your name. Nothing ever feels the same. I replay our last goodbye. Wonder why, just wonder why. You said forever's real, but forever disappeared. Now I'm spinning in the silence, facing every fear. I'm broken, can't you see? You took the best of me. Dark room, curtains closed tight, city lights flicker through the night. Phone screen going on my face, but your name ain't in its place. Conversations in my head, all the things we left unsaid. Every promise that we made, now just memories that fade. I act strong when I'm outside, but inside I slowly slide, smiling for the world to see while it's breaking me quietly. I don't scream, I don't shout, I just let it bleed out. Every word I couldn't say falls like rain anyway. Tears fall in silence, no one hears the violence of a heartbreaking soul in a world that don't know. Tears fall in silence, hidden behind my eyelids. I'm losing myself again, but I won't let it show. Scrolling through the old texts, reading lines between the breaths. You said forever meant for now, guess I see it clearer now. Friends ask if I'm okay, I just nod and look away. They don't see the late night fights, me versus my own mind. I tried to fill the empty space, but nothing ever takes your place. Your echo living in my chest, like pain that never rests. If I could turn back time, would you still be mine? Or was I loving alone all this time? Tears fall in silence, drowning in the quiet. Every breath feels heavy now, but I keep on trying. Tears fall in silence, no one knows I'm crying. Fighting battles in my head while the world stays quiet. Yeah, no love, heart cold. Used to feel fire in my chest, now it's ice where you left. Every word that you said still spinning in my head. Late nights, no sleep, memories got too deep. I was loyal, you were distant, now the silence feel different. You said I'd change, make it true. Pain don't make our hearts turn blue. Trust broke, I built walls, now I don't feel much at all. I gave you everything I had, all the good and all the bad. Now I'm standing in the snow where your love used to glow. Heart cold, no love, nothing fits like your touch. Now I'm numb to the pain, I don't feel that much. Heart cold, no love, built these walls too tough. You broke what I was, now I'm heart cold, no love. Scrolling past your name, acting like it's all the same, but inside I know I ain't healed, I just froze. Friends say let it go, but they don't really know how it feels when forever turns into never. I don't open up, I don't trust that much. Every time I try before, ended up face down on the floor. Was it all just temporary? Was I just secondary? I would've stayed through storms, but you left without warning. forever don't exist together. Late night texts turn cold. Truth hidden, never told. I gave you keys to my soul. You left the door wide open. Let the doubts just stroll in. Now my heart's barely coping. All the signs I ignored, all the lies you restored. Built my trust like a tower, you tore it down in an hour. I was riding for you, never hiding from you, but you switched like seasons. Left me bleeding for no reason. Trust broke, no warning. Love died that morning. Didn't hear the thunder, but the storm was forming. Trust broke, no warning. Now my heart is guarded. Every piece you shattered left me cold and heartless. Scrolling back through memories, trying to find clarity. Was it fake from the start? Or did you change your heart? You blamed it on distance, blamed it on timing, but I saw hesitation in your silence hiding. Now I'm cautious with love, keep my guard above. Every promise sounds weak, every forever feels cheap. Pieces I am still sorting, while my heart stays guarded. Trust broke, no warning. Now I move with caution, but taught me love is fragile, and betrayal needs from you, but it feels like deja vu. Your eyes don't hold that spark, your touch don't hit the heart. We're strangers in the dark, drifting worlds apart. Arguments over nothing, but it's really over everything. We both feel it fading, scared to say a thing. I felt it in the air, like something wasn't there. The warmth we used to share just disappeared. Love died last night under pale moonlight. Didn't even fight, we just let it slide. Love died last night, no tears left to cry. Two hearts side by side, but something inside died. Scrolling through old pictures, back when we were bigger than the problems in between. Back when love was clean, now we're counting every flaw, keeping silent through it all, building walls so tall, waiting for the fall. I try to hold it heavy, you slowly pulled away. Guess love don't always stay, even when you pray. Shadows moving when I blink, got me scared to even think. Your perfume still in the air, like you're standing right there. But I'm alone, I swear, just memories everywhere. Closet full of old regrets, bed full of what we left. Every corner got your trace, every silence screams your name. I can't sleep, I can't move, every night I see you. Even when you're gone, your ghost lingers on. Ghosts in my room, they dance in the moon, reminding me of you like love left too soon. Ghosts in my room, I'm trapped in the bloom. Your shadow won't leave, it just follows me through. Screen light in my face, scrolling through better days. Back when you laughed, filled up this empty space. Now it's echoes on replay, arguments on delay. Words that we can't take back, still cutting me halfway. I try to move on fast, but the past move faster. Every time I close my eyes, I see the disaster. Whisper the truth, love turned into dawn, and I lost you. Close in my room under pale blue moon. Now I'm fighting these memories that won't let me move. Yeah. They don't know, they don't see. Wake up, put the mask on, think loud till the pain gone. Mirror shows a strong face, but inside it's a dark place. Friends say I'm doing fine, they don't read between the lines. Every I'm okay, I say, got a tear right away. Posting pics with bright lights, but I cry on dark nights. A heavy chest side, fighting demons out of sight. I learned to keep it quiet, even when I'm dying. Nobody hears a riot when I'm smiling. Pain hides behind smiles, walking lonely for miles. You see joy in my eyes, but it's all in disguise. Pain hides behind smiles, been pretending a while. If you look deep inside, you'll see I'm not alright. Yeah. Late night thoughts now, silence feels like a crowd. Every doubt screaming strong like I don't belong. Scrolling through old dreams, nothing's what it seems. Lost pieces in my cell phone, somebody else. I feel walls so tall, so I don't wake and fall. But sometimes they close it, and I can't breathe at all. told you the truth, would you stay or just move? Would you still see me the same if you knew my pain? Pain hides behind smiles, but I'm tired of night. Every laugh feels fragile, every step feels final. Pain hides behind smiles, been broken for a while. Maybe one day I'll heal, but right now it's yeah. We said forever, now it's never. You said we never break, said our love was safe. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, feeling every mistake. All the making out your plans, future in our hands. Now it's sticking like sand, I don't understand. You swore you'd hold me down through the highs and lows, but when the storm came in, you were first to go. I believed every word like it was gold to trust. Now I'm left here watching promises turn to dust. I try to hold on tight, but it slipped through my hands. Every dream we built fell apart like sand. Promises turned into guns. Everything we had lost, put the love on trust. Now it's broken and crushed. Promises turned into dust. Left my heart in the rust, feel a fire in dust. Now it's nothing but dust. Scrolling through old texts, reading I love you. Funny how those words don't feel true. Pictures of better days, smiles that used to fade. Now I see the cracks in every memory we made. You changed without a sign, left me stuck in time. I was building forever, you were crossing the line. Now I keep my distance, heart up high. Every time someone says love, I just sigh. Was it real or illusion? Love or just confusion? I would've stayed with it all, but you chose the conclusion. Promises turn into dust. Now it's hard to trust. Every word feels weak, every text feels rushed. Promises turn into dust. All the dreams we discussed, I'm sweeping up the pieces of what was once yeah. No distractions, just me. Lights off, screen glow, mind racing, moving slow. Every memory replay, got nowhere to go. Friends think I'm okay, I just smile and say I'm good, then fade away when the night turns gray. Ceiling staring back at me like it knows my history. Every choice I made wrong plays on repeat constantly. I try to drown it out with music loud, but silence always finds a way when there's no one around. When the world goes quiet, all the noise inside hurt me, alone with my thoughts in the dark where they haunt. Every fear I bury coming back when I'm alone. Scrolling through old dreams, nothing's what it seems. I had hope in my hands, now it's tearing at the seams. Overthinking every word, every look, every blur. Did I push love away or was I never sure? Pressure building in my chest like I'm failing every test. I compare myself to ghosts of who I could have been at best. I don't say it out loud, keep my head in the clouds, but inside there's a storm that I'm hiding from the crowd. Finally find peace, or just more